So, a comment on the Royal Navy. Facebook, as a military leader by Brigadier General Fiorentino. As a military leader, I've seen the cost of silence. I've buried brave men and women whose lives were lost, not only to bullets and bombs, but to the failures of diplomacy, economic instability, and strategic blindness. Yes, very much the same message is in the book about the First World War by Winston Churchill, 1911 to 1916, the world crisis. And when we speak of crypto being used in people trafficking, terrorism, drug trade, and black market arms deals, we're not trading in conspiracy. So, in other words, this is true. We are acknowledging documented patterns that deserve global alarm and swift action. And this can be seen also in the debate about cryptocurrencies by Professor Allen and Senator Warren. What was discussed and agreed upon in 1944 at Bretton Woods, and what was discussed at Bretton Woods, was the United Nations Monetary and Financial Conference ratification. The world leaders of that time understood something our current generation risks forgetting: that when the flow of capital serves only the few, the cost is borne by the many. It is our duty as stewards of peace and protectors of national sovereignty to ensure no technology, no currency, no invisible empire is allowed to operate above the rule of law or outside the will of the people. Well, absolutely. And of course, outside the rule of law and the will of the people is the fact that they don't print their profits on currency speculation, on war, pandemic, and terrorism. The people generally are not allowed to know. Let the policymakers in the Senate and in Parliament take note. We are watching, we're not fooled by shiny coins or vast trends, and we will stand firm, not just on the battlefield, but in the halls of justice, the chambers of power, and the forums of public debate. One of them, of course, being the social media. And of course, it is in the interest of the currency markets to flood the social media with bots promoting cryptocurrencies in every way, and generally speaking, making it really unpleasant for anybody who just wants to express a vaguely normal opinion on the social media. Because after all, the multi-billion-dollar media empires that are basically tied to the currency markets, they want to keep their control over the amount of news and what's in the news. And the most important thing, of course, is so that they don't have to print their profits every day on war, pandemic, terrorism, tariffs, the cancellation of tariffs, and retaliatory tariffs. We must reclaim that power with honor, with vigilance, with unity. This is the next front line, and we are already deployed. Well, thank you very much. I agree with all of that.